So the program I'm going to be talking to you about today is called Socrative. And Socrative is a quiz-style app, and it exists in both website form and in an app form, so it can be used on both computers and mobile devices. And basically, you can create quizzes for your students, and you get a specific classroom code, which is really useful because you can kind of filter who is allowed in your class and who isn't, so you can make sure only students who are actually in your class can take your quizzes. So if I go here to Rooms, you can see I have this room set up, and in order for my students to get into this classroom, they would have to get the classroom code that I would have given them. Now, if we go back to launch, you can see that there's three different styles of quizzes that you could take. There's the typical standard type quiz. There's Space Race, which is usually team-based and competitive and almost like a game. And finally, there's the exit ticket. Now, there's also three different types of quiz questions you can make. You can have a multiple choice question, true and false, or a short answer. So, let's take a look at a quiz real quick. This one's already pre-made, so let's look at this one so you can get an idea of what it's like. You'll see here we have multiple choice questions, and you can set the right answers and the wrong answers, and give a variety of different choices. Here another multiple choice. We have a true and false, and if we scroll down a little bit, there should be, here we go, a short answer, and this is the correct answer here, but of course when you're taking the quiz, it would be an empty box. Now, as you see all the way at the bottom, you have the multiple choice, true or false, or short answer, so you have the option to add a variety of different questions, as I mentioned before. You can also delete questions, move the order around, etc. Now, finally, what's so good about Socrative is it allows for data-driven instruction. So after students take a quiz, you can go to reports, and you can choose the quiz that the report is from, and basically look at how your students did on the quizzes. So you can do get reports, view chart, etc. And through here, you can see what questions students got wrong. You can see the class total, like the percentage of how many students got each question wrong. You also get the names of the different students who got the certain questions wrong, so you know which students are struggling more than others. But also what's so good about this is when you're playing games such as Space Race, the students can see these scores. However, it does not display their names, so it allows for privacy for the student, whereas the teacher gets to have access to those names so they can see which students they really need to work with one-on-one, or if they need to work with the group as a whole, so they can figure out how to adjust the way they're teaching so that it reaches the students better.